if we are not okay with all of us, including the media, including the people of the country, the regular janata, we all have to say, but this is not okay with us. Sure, you can tell us it's an adult film. We won't, galti se we won't take children if you don't want to. But then adults, who are voting for their own government.
What was your first reaction?
I had actually known Alankrita Srivastava from earlier. We had many common friends. She, at one point, she gave me the script to read and she said she's interested in making this film. I started reading the script and I was very pleasantly surprised because it's a very rare script. It's a very unusual script that you're coming across, which deals with the lives of 4 different women across different ages, from different communities, from Bhopal. And their inner lives, not upar ka, not surface realities. So this in itself was a very unusual thing, and it was a very interesting script. It was a fun, not just fun. Sometimes it makes you think, sometimes it's also enjoyable and fun. So it has all different kinds of emotions altogether. So I really enjoyed reading it. In fact, I read it at one go. And I immediately said yes, because it's very rare we come across these kind of stories.
Okay, मैं ट्रेलर की बात करूँ या टीजर की बात करूँ, बहुत सराहा जा रहा है उसको, और मैं आपके किरदार की बात करना चाहूँगा. क्या ब्रीफ था डायरेक्टर का आपको, आपके कैरेक्टर को लेके, जो एक मुस्लिम वुमेन आप प्ले कर रहे हैं? What was the brief of the director to you?
I think that more than a brief as such, firstly the role was written out so well, in the sense it was well fleshed out. It was the character was very well delineated, it felt like a real person. There are many different kinds of situations this woman is in, which normally you don't see, So it was very clear from the kind of scenes, from the way she has written the scenes, of what kind of a person or what kind of, a story she wants to tell, therefore what kind of a performance she's expecting. Plus on top of that, Alankrita and I had some sessions of just script reading or just talking. And on top of that, we also did an acting workshop with Atul Mongia, who also did workshops for me in my film Death in the Ganj. That was very useful. And I had a wonderful co-star with Sushant Singh. Of course, the women are fabulous. Ratna Shah, Plabita Borthakur, Ahana Kumra, they are just fabulous, all of them. But Sushant Singh, who's also playing my husband in the film, he's very warm, very sensitive, very compassionate, and a very good co-star. So it was very easy and comfortable. So I think all of these things put together really helped me to get to the skin of the character.
What is the most challenging part while working on the film?
The most challenging? Well, I was staying in Bhopal and I had taken my son with me over there, my son and his nanny. So that was, managing the two was a bit of a challenge, because we would be shooting and he'd come with me sometimes to the shoot. We'd be shooting all day, then, in the evenings, I'd be with him. So that was also very nice, because it gave me a sense of family and home. But also it was a bit hectic with everything. So I think these struggles of normal working mothers.
Okay, Konkona, जिस तरह की फिल्म है, और खास करके जब हम इंडिया में रिलीज करने की बात करते हैं, जब आप काम कर रही थी और इस तरह के सीन्स हैं, इस तरह की बयानबाजी है, इस तरह की डायलॉगबाजी है जो बहुत बिंदास तरीके से है, और कुछ सीन भी ऐसे हैं कि आपको झिझक हुई थी फिल्म को करने से पहले कि हिंदुस्तान इस बात को कबूल करेगा या नहीं करेगा, the content,
No, I never felt like that at all, because I was so happy and relieved that at least it's something which is little grown up, a little sensible, a little mature, a little realistic in the everyday dealings between men and women, which we really don't see too much in our films. In the bulk of the films, not in all, but I'm saying in the bulk of the films that we see regularly in our country, there's a very strict and safe narrative. Like, we are allowed to say only this much and not more. We are allowed to behave only so much and not more. And we all know what we are supposed to do and how we are supposed to behave. We all stick to it. Now, if you are going to be content and happy with these surface kind of realities, that's one way to go. But it's so rare that you get such a compassionate glimpse, which is told with so much, it's so genuine. And it's something which I think many, many women, when they watch the film, and even many men, they'll be like, I know this story, this happens. So why can't we talk about it?
Okay, lipstick and Burkha, do you think there'll be a comparison, though it's about women? There'll be a comparison with Pink? Though the plot is absolutely different, but still it's about female, it's about women.
I think it's very different from Pink. I have not seen Pink, but I have an idea, and I've seen some excerpts and I have some idea, but I think it's very different. Firstly, we are dealing with 4 different women of 4 different ages, with their own peculiar set of problems, like in each woman has a different set of restrictions. But whatever it is, restrictions are there. It may be different when you're 18, it may be different when you're 55, but the restrictions are there. We are constantly told by other people how to behave, what to do, how to think. And we also have internalized it. कि हाँ हाँ यही हमें करना चाहिए, हाँ हाँ यही सही है. So it raises those questions and whether actually that is the truth which is going on. And are women really happy sticking to this particular narrative? Or what? Or is there some conflict? So that is what the film deals with, which I think is really important story to tell.
ओके सेंसर बोर्ड का जो हाल है हिंदुस्तान में सब जानते हैं, और इस तरह की फिल्म लेके आना, बिंदास अपनी बात कहना, सेंसर बोर्ड से कितनी शिकायतें हैं, और यू हाउ हैप्पी यू आर, इतना वक्त लग गया फिल्म को यहाँ लाते लाते, फिर बालाजी इन्वॉल्व हुआ और प्रोडक्शन हाउस आए, व्हाट योर टेक ऑन दैट? आई
थिंक हम सबको बोलना चाहिए कि सेंसर का ज़रूरत है ही नहीं, क्योंकि आमतौर पे जो जिससे भी हम मिलते हैं नॉर्मल पब्लिक, everybody is dying to watch the film. Like whoever I have come across, most people are very curious. In fact, they are saying we really want to watch the film. Media is really supporting us. Most of the media I have come across, they want to support the film. They are enthusiastic about the film. So I don't know who the censor board is really reflecting, whose views I don't know. And if we are not okay with all of us, including the media, including the people of the country, the regular janta, we all have to say, but this is not okay with us. Sure, you can tell us it's an adult film. We won't take children if you don't want to. But then adults, who are voting for their own governments, they're choosing who they want to marry, at least most men are, choosing who they want to marry, then they can't decide what film they want to watch. You tell us it's an adult film, then we'll decide if you want to go or not.
Okay, do you think the system is not working properly?
Yeah, it's not working properly.
Pehlad also said liar to the director of the film. Could you please throw some more light on that?
I don't think there's any light to throw, because I have been with Alankita from the beginning. She has my wholehearted support, obviously, and most people actually, I have to say, have been supportive of her and her journey and her story. So I don't know what he's accusing her of lying of. I don't even know, because she never planned कि हाँ हम ऐसे फिल्म बनाएंगे तो हमें सेंसर नो करेगा तो हमको एक्स्ट्रा पब्लिसिटी मिले. We never. This is not in our control. We were told this. So in fact, it is a very stressful time for the producers, for the filmmakers. It's only that I think the light at the end of the tunnel was that it went to so many festivals abroad. It won 11 international awards. Normal women and men from all these different countries reacted to the film so well. And of course, it's got a certificate at the end of the day. It has not been banned. It's releasing 21st July. People will get to watch it. So I think it's a good ending to this journey, and also I think it will encourage many more filmmakers, women filmmakers and male filmmakers to actually put out different kinds of stories.
Okay, the positives really, on a very positive, there are very positive vibe around the film. Do you think half the battle is won, and what's your expectation? Are you nervous? Something is there?
I wouldn't say that I'm
confident.
I was going to say I wouldn't say I'm nervous because I feel like I'm excited. I'm really excited about it. I don't usually think about so much about क्या होने वाला है, कैसे audience react करेगा.
The vibe is really positive.
The vibe is positive.
Even among media also.
Yeah, I'm telling you, people are curious. People want to support the film. People want to have this conversation. कि ऐसा क्या दिखाया गया है? Because even if a film is supposedly lady oriented or whatever, is there anything wrong with that?
There's nothing to discuss.
Actually, what is wrong is that we are killing female children when they are born. Female infanticide is what is wrong with the situation. If you're telling stories about women, it's not a crime. So there is nothing wrong.
Okay, what message do you want to give to the audience? Why they come and be a part of?
I don't want to give any message. If they should come for the film, if they want to come for the film, I always feel. And I think it's an important story that we have tried to tell. I think that when people come and watch the film, they will find that not only is it not a message film, not only is it not like a very dukhi ki ye charo aurtein ka kya kya ho gaya. Of course, there are issues they are dealing with, there are things which are uncomfortable, but there is also a lot of joy, a lot of camaraderie, a lot of entertainment, a lot of humor, as we have seen even from the trailer in the film. So I hope that people will come out and support our film, and it releases on the 21st of July.